Hello Leo, it's your turn for your reading for the month of July. Dates to keep in mind is July 2nd. There is a solar eclipse in Cancer, and then July 16th there's a lunar partial eclipse in Capricorn. So if you have any of those in your birth chart or placements, they could affect you big time, but affect us all individually in different ways. So wherever those are in your placements. Also, a lot of the different planets are going retrograde, so a lot of difficulties with the internet, things not moving forward. So do keep in mind there could be some resistance this month just in general. And then your sign of Leo is in Mars this month on the 1st, I believe. I thought it was the 2nd last month, but it's the 1st of July, so keep that in mind. I did pre-shuffle the cards. This is a general reading. I haven't said it for other ones, but yeah, keep that in mind. It may not apply for all of you. So we have the 9 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles, the 6 of Cups, and then the 10 of Swords, 5 of Cups, Ace of Cups, Knight of Swords, the Hierophant, the Judgment card, the Magician in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse, and the King of Wands. So I feel like 9 of Wands coming in, I feel like that has to do with maybe something you're trying to plan, maybe something you're trying to manifest in your life. And it looks like there could be resistance with that, especially with all the retrogrades going on. I just feel like maybe you're kind of defensive coming into the month. Do rest if you need be, because I feel like a lot of us, in order to deal with, especially it's, now in Cancer season, so it can be a very emotional time for everyone. It can be kind of, not used to this water energy, so do take rest. I feel like that's what the card is saying. Try not to make forward movements, try to take care of you, try to get back in alignment, get back in your element. And then you have the 3 of Pentacles. So yeah, you want to work together with someone, whether that's in a relationship, whether that's in a job situation. But it looks like with the 9 of Wands, you're having difficulties in how you want to move forward when it comes to working with other people. Maybe they don't have the same agreement with you, that you could be dealing also with fire sign too. Someone that is difficult to work with. But it looks like either or, on your side or the other person's side, you want to work together with someone, but maybe they're not working together. So maybe in some cases there is working, usually in the reverse it'd be that, but there's some resistance in working together on something or a project you're trying to work on. It could be dealing with family. There could be some imbalances when it comes to, the things in the past. Maybe you were trying to work with someone in the past, that there was some resistance, there were some struggles. Maybe when it comes to a family situation, you're looking at from another point of view. You're seeing someone, because there could have been problems within the family dynamic, that someone wanted to work together with someone, but there was no people working together. It also could be things are coming together with a family situation. That's what I'm feeling too. But in some cases with the reverse, it could be there was a family situation going on where no one's working. So it just depends on where you're at in your life. So someone's coming together to work on something, or you're dealing with a past situation that wasn't working out, that in some way maybe it is still working. Then you have the Ten of Swords. So releasing yourself from something that may have been a burden. Maybe you felt betrayed in the past. Maybe someone in the family dynamic situation. So it could indicate, now I see it, could indicate someone is releasing themselves from a burden, a struggle within, relationship dynamic. But either way, there's effort being put into something. So you could be seeing this from a whole different perspective, that you're seeing someone go through this, that, it's prominent that someone wants to work together with you, or someone in a family dynamic or situation, but you're still having to release yourself from it, or this is someone you're releasing. So there's a lot of releasing going on. I feel like you're still having to work on things. Maybe you're working on releasing something in a family dynamic that, you weren't getting where you need to go with this person. So you're feeling the loss. You're feeling that grief. Maybe you feel like you put more into something than someone else did, and you didn't have, there was something in balance here when it comes to working on something, I'm feeling. But ultimately, things are working in favor, like something's working out. Even that there's an imbalance or a loss of something, I feel like prominent, things are coming together, even though there's having to deal with releasing something that's a burden, or something that got blocked in some way. And then the Ace of Cups. So maybe it was a new beginning. Maybe you wanted a new beginning with someone, but they were a grievance to you, as possible. Maybe you're at the point right now where you don't want to start anything. But I feel like there was maybe possibly a beginning that suddenly got changed. I don't know. It's kind of either or, so you have to, evaluate what this is. But it looks like there was no start. There's no new starts, no new beginnings with this person that you want to work with, or vice versa, or what you're seeing someone go through. So there's really no new starts. There's no new beginnings. But either way, I feel like you're feeling that loss because there's no way to work this out in some way. Like it's been too much of a burden someone's been going through. So they're either releasing themselves, or you're releasing yourself from someone. Then the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you or another person is moving forward from this state of, maybe lack in a relationship. Maybe someone wanted a new beginning, but there wasn't work put involved. But I feel like ultimately it's saying, if someone's not willing to work with you, or you both want to work on it, but things aren't adding up, things aren't going forward, I feel like you're going to move forward. It's just difficult when things could have worked out, or should have, or maybe worked out, but there's really no new beginnings here. So if you're looking for someone to, start a new beginning, there isn't in the past dynamic. So this is past tense. I feel like you wanted a new beginning with someone, you wanted to work with them, but maybe they didn't work, or it's the other way around. So, and then the Hierophant. So it has to do with committed relationships, foundations. This is also a marriage card. Maybe you're seeing someone go through this where someone's moving on, you're moving on, or something like that. I just feel like you need to release yourself from this person, or this person needs to release themselves, that you're having to see them go through this. Judgment call. So someone made a judgment call. Maybe you're getting clarity more on the loss of this person. Maybe you lost someone in the past when it comes to working together. Maybe you lost something that you were putting the time and effort, but somehow someone wasn't. So it got you in a place of feeling stuck, feeling at loss, and you're grieving. But I feel like, Either you or another person made a judgment call and ended the relationship, and they're headed towards something, because Knight of Swords, cutting something out, moving forward, fast movement forward. So maybe they're getting in a new relationship with someone, or you're closing out the chapter with them, or you're seeing someone cut someone off in a relationship. But yeah, they're not looking towards it. So I feel like it's in a past situation where there's no new beginnings with this. So basically, someone is cutting someone off, and it has to do with something, a foundation, a home, a family dynamic situation in the past. But yeah, someone's got a maybe someone had an enlightenment about something involving a marriage that they want to cut out. So I'm seeing no new starts on this, and you know, there is work being put into it, but I feel like in the past tense, you're looking back at a situation that didn't work out, and there was no, you know, maybe there needed to be reconciliation, but someone moved forward and cut someone out in a relationship, and they couldn't move forward on it because someone got a wake-up call, or you're putting a judgment call on someone, or you had a judgment call on someone, or someone put a judgment call on you. Magician, that could be in and out energy I'm feeling too. Magician can be tricky, but so manifesting. Maybe you can't manifest a new beginning, or you're wanting a new beginning. But either or, it feels like it's mainly you. You know, you try to do the work in this relationship dynamic, but I just feel like there's no work that is being put into this to begin new, because it's in past tense, like I said. So I feel like maybe you or another person try to manifest something new, and they went for something else and cut the relationship off, or you did to another person. 7 of Wands. So no forward movement, no manifesting this. You know, could be an old energy that you're dealing with this month. That you're seeing the final product of everything coming to end with something. Then the Knight of Wands. So I feel like you're looking back on maybe something that wasn't working out, something that wasn't panning out, especially Magician. Someone put effort into this to want this beginning, want this foundation, but someone's over, it looks like, especially they're looking past this. They're not looking forward. So maybe they're kind of stalling at the moment in order to move forward on something. But yeah, they're ready for something new, I feel like, maybe with a different person. But again, I feel the grievance. This person may be a grievance to you, or something of that sort. But it's so weird how out of all this, you know, there's Knight of Wands at this. So you or another person or people you're seeing, especially there's 3-party situations. There could be a 3rd-party situation. I'm just saying this is generating, like I said. So you're looking from a different perspective on the situation. I feel like that's a judgment call. You're getting the clarity you need about what went wrong in this situation, especially, you know, if it is a 3rd-party situation, especially a past dynamic when it comes to, you know, family dramas or unhealthy attachments. I just feel like you've had an awakening, I feel like, Leo, about your perception on clearly what didn't pan out between what you're seeing from another, you know, kind of like a bird's eye standpoint. You or another person or people you're going through in a 3rd-party situation that, you know, you have other plans elsewhere. But I just feel like there still needs to be releasing. There still needs to be some healing. Maybe you have done the work possible when it comes to past wounds, past mistakes, family dynamics, especially when it comes to working together. You know, you or another person, clearly, as it's shown right here, you've put work and time in this. But really, you're ready to take action, I think, too. That's saying, or another person's ready to move on something new and close out this old chapter. So you have a lot of work to do, I feel like, this month of, you know, really getting your understanding of whatever situation you recently have been involved with, especially when third-party situations. I don't always read it like that, but yeah, I really feel like it could have also been a business. You worked with someone, possibly, but I feel like it's mainly a past situation. I feel like you're trying to see a different perspective of it, and you're trying to focus on, you know, the whole situation. So hopefully that resonates with one of you. Bye-bye.